We have some exciting baseball on deck for us. It'll be the Houston Astros as they play the New York Mets at Citi Field. Right here, right now on 2K Sports.
2K Sports welcomes you. Major League Baseball. I'm Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk. Glad to have you on board. Here's a look at the Mets starter. Steve, what do you think the strategy is going to be today going against this Houston lineup?
This right-hander on the mound today should not have much difficulty going through this lineup. They tend not to hit the quality pitchers in the game, and he clearly is one of the best around.
The lineup for the Astros. Thoughts, John? Anybody stand out?
Well, a guy that's been a run producer his entire career, and that's Lance Berkman. And I tell you, watching play makes it so difficult because of the fact that he's a switch hitter. Better left-handed hitter than right-handed hitter. A lot more power from the left side.
Astros showed slight improvement in 2010 with the play on the road.
Thing the pitcher wants to do on a 3-2 count is to walk a guy, but give the pitcher credit. He's still made a pretty...
Oh, man, there's the big bender. Struck him outside, retired. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand him. And the Mets, their first chance coming up.
Well, Jose Reyes, to me, is one of the most exciting players in baseball. He can win a game with you without even getting a hit. He walks, he can steal second, steal third, score on a ground out or a sac fly. Plus, he plays some of the best shortstop and most athletic shortstop you will see in the game of baseball to deck out the kinks with your lineup, with your rotation, with them onto the road if they can.
Really nailed that one right through the middle of the infield. One, and they get... The full count pitch. Fastball swung out and missed, and the side's retired. No runs, one hit, and no one left on base. Still scoreless in New York. Now here's a grounder towards the hole. To second, there's one. And there's two, a double play.
Showing that speed, a major part of their ability to manufacture.
And he pops it up. Foul territory behind third. And Wright grabs that one. That's going to retire the side. They pick up no runs on 2 hits and strand 1. Scoreboard still empty here in New York. There's contact. He drove it well. And it's going to be Wynn. 1 away. Runners on the move. And the throw. And Hernandez scores. Cannot get back. He is tagged out. Trying to go back. It's Kingman. And some production being seen in this game early. They've got
his pitch, took advantage of it, drove it, picked up the run.
Second inning, scoreboard lit up. 1 run on. The Mets lead it 1-0. Number 8 spot in the lineup. He'll get things going. Fastball swung out and missed. Struck him out. 1 away.
You've got to have better plate discipline than that. With 2 strikes, you need to be defensive and try to make contact.
Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. And that one's put away to retire the side. Nobody left on base. No runs or hits here in this half inning. The Astros unable to get on the board. It's Kent at the plate. He'll get us going here in the home half of the third. Got him. 1 away.
This pitch has a little life to it at 84 on the gun. It's a pretty good movement.
Well, sometimes you get fooled so badly, there's just nothing else you can do but hope and pray.
This year, but it just hasn't happened as they've struggled.
That one swung on, hit in the air. And Berkman's there. And that's out number 3. It's called short work of 3. Took 6 pitches. And we'll see the Astros coming up next. There's a swing and a miss, but he's headed for first. And there's the throw down to first base, and they got him.
Nice play by the catcher.
That one swung on, hit in the air deep to left field. And there's the third out. So they can't push any across here in this half of the inning. Mets still protecting this lead. Piazza at the plate now. Slider called third, strikeout number 1. That's working in a hurry right there. He didn't mess around wasting pitches.
Well, what that pitch selection did, Gary, was keep the hitter off balance.
Here's a swing and a line drive. Number 21 throws to first, side is retired. And nothing across here in this half of the inning. 5th inning upcoming here at Citi Field. Number 5.
Well, you talk about a game that could take a long time. This
ready with a 1-0. On the ground to short. And he scoops it up. Reyes gets one. Back to first, not in time. Not quick enough on the relay. Swung on, hit. Off the pitcher. Throws on to first, side is retired. No runs at a base hit. They leave one man on at first. Shutout ongoing, Citi Field. Fastball called. Strike 3 and the side is retired. And a good defensive half inning. 3 up, 3 down. Mets 1. Houston nothing. First pitch on the way. Drilled towards third. It's a fair ball headed into the corner for extra bases. And he will score from second base.
Well, this is a guy right here that was made to hit fastballs, and that's what he looks for, and that's what he got right there. Put a good swing on it. He knew what to do with it for that double.
Right now he's contemplating his next move out there. He got a tie ball game, but the 3-2 pitch. Back up the middle. He picks it up. And there's one. And Reyes is there. That's a double play. They pick up one on 3 hits, strand a man. We've got a stalemate going in New York. End of the order, ready to do some work at the plate. First one to Reyes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a hot shot. He plays it on the hop. That's one out. And they get 2. Great double play. So no runs on 1 hit and nobody left on. And we'll see the Astros coming up next.
And the inside, especially when you're throwing your fastball down and away.
That swung on and grounded up the middle. To second for 1. And Reyes is there. That's a double play. No runs, 1 hit, and no one left on base. It is still a tie game in New York. First pitch on the way. There's a ground ball. Number 14 throws to first in time. That's 3 down. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand him. We've got a stalemate going in New York. Here's the 1-0. It gets through. Go-ahead run on base.
Well, you're going to have to keep a close eye on this guy on first base. Pay a lot of attention to him because you know he more than likely has the green light. He can go at any time.
Gonzalez at the plate. He singled in his last at bat. Oh, and he takes off for second. Fastball in there, struck him out on number 2. And he's in there at second base.
It's a great steal of second base right there. They couldn't get him with the throw. He outran the ball. He didn't even have much of a leadoff.
That's what we talk about, speed. Speed gets you into those situations. His last at bat. Now the 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed. Side retired. Well, they pick up a hit but leave a man at second and fail to score. It is still a tie game in New York. The slider swung on and missed. Struck him out. Side gone. No runs at a base hit. They leave one man on at first. You've got a stalemate going in New York. Due up 6, 7, 8 in the lineup.
Now Lance Burke.
Here's the pitch. Swing liner back up the middle. And he's on. That's the go-ahead run.
Well, anytime you can get on base with no outs to start an inning, you know that an extra base hit will probably score you. But even if the batter behind you can figure out a way to get on base, now you have the potential for a huge inning.
And it's Wynn batting.
Well, they needed a little extra speed out there to cover the bases, potentially steal a base.
The golden opportunity to be the hero.
And with nobody out, they need to find a...
And the first pitch. And he tries to get one down. And he's got it. And he throws on to first for the out. Swung on, hit sharply to first. And he scores, and the tie is broken. They take the lead. That hit knocks in a run. We take a look at the win expectancy graph. The 1-1 hit sharply towards the hole, and that gets through for a base hit.
Well, time to shine right here. A chance to be a hero, Garrett.
And he needs to come through here with 2 down. Agwell up at the plate. Liner between first and second. And Hernandez puts that away to retire the side. They pick up a run on 3 hits. Denied a big inning, though, as they leave the bases loaded. Houston takes this new lead into the next half inning. Here's a swing and a liner to left center. That'll be a base hit and an RBI. And they bring across the tying run.
Well, the pitcher comes in thinking he's going to close this one out. He makes a bad pitch, and he pays for it. Now he has to shut him down and try to give his offense a chance to come back and win it.
It's going to be Johnson now. And Steve, as we focus on these Met hitters, how does he see them?
Bite and depth on that pitch.
Whoa, it is happening now. It may be a little late, but then again,
now they're tied.
Wow, what a comeback they've made here. Bottom half of the 9th inning. Lidge gets set and delivers. Hard grounded to short. Gets one. Now over to first and safe at first. Close play. Not quite enough time to get him. Shortstop fired that one over and didn't get him.
Now this is typically a routine play for the shortstop, but the runner beats it out. Good hustle, and the shortstop's got to get rid of it more quickly.
Right gets set. Here's the first pitch. Line drive. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, and they leave a couple. Extra innings coming up here in New York. So here's a chance to do some damage.
He's got to find a way to plate a run.
Hit sharply towards the hole. This one right in between them for a base hit. And he scores, and the tie is broken. The 3-0 pitch. And he missed with ball 4. That's going to bring in a run.
Well, when you nibble like this, you get yourself in trouble. A 3-ball count. He goes back to the fastball, which is what he should do, but he misses and now forces in a run. His base.
The right fielder batting again. And I have a feeling he's taking a real good look at the foul. He delivers. He swings now and really hit that. He heads all the way back to the warning track and gets the out. That was a 29-pitch half inning. You won't get many of those half innings that way. Houston takes this new lead into the next half inning. And he looks at a called 3rd strike on the slider, 2 down.
Well, 2 strikes, that's exactly where the pitcher wants to put the ball, but as a hitter, you have to try to fight it off and make contact.
Here comes the full count pitch from Lidge. You're out. Swung on and missed, and this game's history.
Well, they picked up a big run in the final inning, Gary, and then held the lead. And the visiting team going home happy.
Now we're going to award our player of the game.
One big hit that can change the difference of a ball game, and that's what happened today. This hitter came up with that big clutch hit, so he's our obvious choice for player of the game.